The Hockey Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, as always, is my co-host, Joel Meyer. And we got both of our guests with us. We got Sean Archer, Marciano, and we got the Cowboy Dilly here. How we doing today, boys?
I survived the war between the Walt and the Heart last night, and you know what? It was a picture-perfect result, but it was a grueling experience. You know, a big Bears fan, but I got all the money in the world on NFC West to win the Super Bowl, so I needed that result for the Rams. And yeah, that was a tough watch, man. Like going against your team, like every instinct of me is burning to cheer for the Bears there, but I couldn't do it. I was like eternally torn for the whole 60 minutes or beyond. Actually, went to overtime. So I couldn't even enjoy that beautiful throw by Caleb Williams there on fourth and long. He's going back, holds the midfield, it takes off, fires that bomb to Cole Kmet, who's wide open at the back of the end zone. What a fucking throw! Like I'm amazed by now. I can enjoy it now that I know the result. But that was tough to experience. So I do not recommend having a great fanship or fandom for a team and betting this stuff seriously. It's a tough experience, but thankfully I won't have to do that in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs because we do have a lot of Avalanche stuff, but didn't spend a cent on the Bears after they beat the Packers in the playoffs. But they got the division, win total, all that shit, make playoffs. And I'll definitely have a few dollars on them next season. Now that we know that Caleb Williams is a stud, Ben Johnson is an elite head coach. But yeah, great. Like NFL is just going absolutely perfectly. Just need the Broncos out there. And even there, we got some luck with Bo Nix going out of the playoffs. So NFL is going great. Finally, say goodbye to the college football playoffs, which has been the opposite of NFL. I'm on Indiana heavy tonight. Hopefully, we at least get some of the money back. We lost fading them, but yeah, that's where I'm at. How you doing, Archer?
Oh, I'm doing great here. Just enjoying the Sharks game right now. It's like a crackhead game going on right now. Both teams giving each other the licks, enjoying that. Nice relaxing day. Feeling a little bit better coming off of being sick for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Living La Vida Loca. All right, Billy. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Went to old Dave and Buster's last night. Had a good time there. Yeah. And Youngstown State not looking good in the Horizon League. Watched that football game last night, like Joel was talking about. That was absolutely crazy. A lot of this postseason in the NFL has been absolutely nuts. I mean, even week 18 leading up to it has been just crazy. But I do have something to say to the guy who was attracted to the long-haired guy, and he had fantasies about him being a cowboy or something like that. I indeed brought my cowboy hat today. So if you're watching on YouTube, just I'm here for you. So yeah,
Indiana Dilly over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more like an Indiana Jones hat there than a cowboy hat. I mean, I'm not surprised that you have some sort of Florida man hat to go with your ride there. So hopefully he's in the chat again today. We appreciate everyone that joins us here in the chat on YouTube, Hockey Gambling Podcast. Subscribe there. It's where you get us first. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, of course, as well. I'm doing okay. Was off today for the holiday, so just watching my hockey bets lose. Buffalo, all three of us were on them this afternoon. They lost in Carolina. Amazing save, Brandon Bussey on the Tage Thompson there. Even the TNT broadcast had the goal graphic up in the corner, but amazing save on the power play. Got the Avs up 3-2, Penguins up 2-1, and as Archer just said, the Sharks game just started down there in Florida. Archer, are you more of you're an Islanders fan, or are you more of a Sharks fan now? You think Schaefer has it locked up?
I'm more of an Islanders guy because I'm rooting for Schaefer and Sorokin Vesna.
Archer has the right idea.
That's Sorokin, yeah.
Just don't stay connected to one team if you're betting on this shit, man.
Yeah,
that's what I talked about in the introduction.
It's like, I mean, like Macklin Celebrini Hart is like long shot at this point. Still, it's still like he still has to make the playoffs.
What price do you have him at though? You got him in pretty early, I think, right?
No, a lot of people have him at 150 to 1 in the deep dive. I do not.
But you still have.
I have decent prices, like 20 something.
Yeah, that's fine there. And yeah, I mean, they just traded for somebody. No, they traded for
Sherwood,
and
who is still on IR. So
and didn't give up a ton, I don't think.
No.
So like that's at least a sign that they're buying. And that Pacific Division is a complete joke. So yeah, I mean, Sharks are very much in it, and their strength of schedule remaining is pretty easy there. So
they need that grinded out type of player too. Like they're a bunch of young players. Like not to say that they can't grind it out, but it pushes out someone like Ryan Reeves out of the lineup, which is much more important than anything else.
Yeah, you get a big guy that can hit and can score a little bit. Like that's definitely gonna make him play.
Or check well.
Yeah. Right. Make sure you check out the SGPN merch store for all your HGP merch there. 10% off everything with promo code 2026. All right. Anything else you guys want to touch on here before we get into the 8-game slate for Tuesday night? So it might be a few tangents here and there. Be patient, listeners.
Busi, Vezina, price odds.
Vezina?
Yeah, he made a lot of crazy saves. If you watched the end of the game too, he was fucking on one.
Busi, you're saying?
I'm joking. Yeah.
Okay. That's you're just pulling a classic Archer there.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll throw a donation in there.
Yeah, let's get into the 8-game slate I said for Tuesday, January 20th here, starting off at 7 p.m. It got the San Jose Sharks plus 240 at the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 298. Lightning puck line minus 115, Sharks puck line minus 105, under 6.5 minus 115, over 6.5 minus 105. Archer, we'll start with you.
As I'm watching the Sharks game, it's pretty intense already early on. They're kind of battling with Florida as we speak. It's only 10 minutes into the game, so you can't take too much of it. You don't know about the other 50. But I would assume this is actually probably going to be the Tampa Bay backup because I think Vasi's played like 3 or 4 in a row. So I feel like they'll give him a break here. So I actually would only like to look at Sharks here. I won't bet it right now. I don't love it because Tampa Bay is Tampa Bay. And they're still playing defensive hockey, even without Victor Hedman, Braden Point, Ryan McDonough. They're playing great still. So it's kind of a tough look. Maybe the over 6.5 would be my first. Over 6.5 for the Sharks would be my look, but I have no bets as of right now.
I am in the same kind of camp. Unfortunately, we do not get a Malinsky opportunity here with the Sharks playing tonight, or rather today. It's still, well, I guess it is evening over there on the East Coast. But yeah, they have Askarov for tomorrow's game. Velka's playing today. That's a good shout out. Maybe Jonas Johansson gets this one because they have not been playing Vasilevsky a lot. There's a lot of load management with him, and Johansson has deserved the starts that he's been getting with how well he's playing. So I'm not sure that's a massive downgrade regardless. So yeah, the over 6.5 there with the Sharks playing tonight on the back-to-back. I guess that'd be the way I'd go, but no, I don't really have anything here. Plus 240 though, that's a massive number. So over in the Sharks would be the only way I'd look at this point. But yeah, I mean, I didn't mention this yesterday, but just watching John Cooper on the bench with the Dan Heinout, the Lightning assistant coach, against the when they lost to the Blues there in the shootout, but them singing to Mr. Brightside during the TV timeout, just that was a special moment. I'm not a huge fan of that song or anything. It was just those guys are having a great time, and that's the kind of mentality you have to win the Jack Adams. And yeah, that's my only bet here. It's just bet that once again this morning. So until that price changes, that's what I'm going to say for every Lightning game.
Yep, I don't really have anything to add. No strong play here at all. Yeah, you guys pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, I will put some puck bucks here. 10 puck bucks on the Sharks plus 240. Not a Malinsky because of the back-to-back, but long road trip for Tampa. Archer, yeah, could get Johansson here. Said it was like 3-5-1 on back-to-backs this season, so not great, but I think they could maybe steal one here. I don't think it's worth playing the plus 1.5. I think either we get a Sharks win or a Lightning blowout win here. But yeah, plus 240 just too high, so 10 puck bucks on that. Yeah. Cooper for Jack Adams is an amazing price right now. Bet on that if you can in your state. Down to 7 o'clock, got the Ottawa Senators -110 at the Columbus Blue Jackets -110. It's a pick 'em. Over 6.5, -122. Under 6.5, +102. Dilly, you love the pick 'em bell. I'm throwing this one your way.
I do indeed love the pick 'em bell. So I stepped in front of the bonus bus the other day on Saturday when I backed my Penguins, and they lost to Columbus in a shootout. It was a great game. I even, I think, talked some crap to the Columbus meme X account. It was some good fun there. But Columbus is rolling right now. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely electric there at Nationwide Arena. It is in Columbus. So the Jackets seem to be generating more offense lately, putting the puck on net more, getting more shots off. So, I mean, I like what I see. I like what I see out of the Blue Jackets here. Sims started James Reimer. He got his first start the other day. Let me see. He posted here 30, saved 30 of 34 shots.
It's pretty damn good for a Sens goalie.
Yeah.
It is pretty good, but neither side's really getting too great a goaltending, in my opinion. Columbus, I'd take either of Columbus's goalies over any of Ottawa's goalies. So I like the Blue Jackets here.
It does look like Elvis is starting based on a tweet here.
Again.
Yeah, the lesser of the two, but I still like the Jackets here.
Yeah.
Well, Elvis is great for my favorite bet in this game, which is the over 6.5. We'll go 25 puck bucks on that. Senators, they still can't stop the puck at all. I was listening to Kevin Woodley today, and he was saying they're still the number one team defending off the rush chances, which is one of the premier ways to score in the NHL these days. And yet they're still giving up an insane amount of actual goals, largely due to their goaltending issues. It's a struggle bus there in Ottawa, protecting leads, and that they're very capable of coming back from deficits, as I'm sure Dilly is aware. For that reason, just give me the over 6.5. Blue Jackets, once getting Rick Bowness in town, has rejuvenated the team. I kind of want to bet the Blue Jackets as well. We'll keep riding that new coach bump, but I still think that the Senators are a better team. And with Elvis in net there, I'm a little less confident in them. So I'll pass on the side, but I do really like the over 6.5.
Okay. I like the over as well. I like that too. And I like the Blue Jackets, I think. I'm gonna give this both a 15 puck play for me and Dilly over 6.5, and the Blue Jackets. I think this will be a high scoring game. Both these teams are fighting back to get into the spot. So they're gonna want to fight for that loser point if it's tied, especially. They're not gonna want to give up either or. So I think maybe a little overtime play might be in order for tomorrow as well, as they fight on. I think Jake Sanderson is in his little scrum he had after the game the other night, where you got to save more than 10 shots on goal. That was a great one. I enjoyed that a little bit. Even the quote was even worse too. Actually, if you watch it, a lot of the time, sometimes they just pick that quote out and it's terrible. No, he just left the scrum immediately after he said it. It was just the whole night. Habs were dominating the arena, so he was not having it. He was not happy, which I can understand. You know what? He's right.
I knew there's a reason why I love that kid, man. Jake Sanderson.
He just said it.
Fuck goalies, dude.
Yeah.
It's not even just the goalies. It's like the fans as a whole. It's like, how you not? It's your home stadium. It feels like it's an away game.
Gotta show up.
Yeah, it's a fair game. So that's a underrated rivalry in my opinion. So over 6.5 and Blue Jackets for my money's worth.
What's the rivalry? Ottawa versus their fans there? That's a pretty good rivalry. I like both of those plays as well. I was going to take them, but just going to take a Columbus team total over 3.5 here. Plus 110 for 20 puck bucks there. Ottawa goaltending has not been very good. I could see Allmark coming back at some point here. Maybe not on this road trip, but maybe when they return home. But they return home against Carolina and Vegas, so not great games to get him in. I saw he spoke to the media, I think yesterday, the day before, for the first time since going on his leave there. So I'm a little bit wary of that, but still, Columbus here, they're rolling the bonus bus, and the over would be my two plays. Okay, we are brought to you by Avo. Make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time you decide to bet. If you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you bet both sides to lock in a profit. They have the cleanest dashboard at Avo. It's super easy to understand and use, but they also teach you with how to use it with step-by-step video guides in case you have questions. Just sign up, pick the sportsbook you use, and let Avo tell you how much to bet to guarantee a profit. Okay, whatever that is. Get started now at avo.bet. Use promo code SGPN for $18 off. That's avo.bet, promo code SGPN for $18 off. And Kalshi, a real money prediction market legal in all 50 states. You can trade tons of markets in sports, politics, entertainment, and even the weather. At Kalshi, you can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. That is Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. All right, here at 7 p.m., got the Minnesota Wild plus 120 at the Montreal Canadiens minus 142. Under 6.5, minus 135. Over 6.5 at plus 114 here. I do believe this is one of the many back-to-backs we have on Tuesday. Yeah, Minnesota is in Toronto tonight with Gustafsson starting there. So going to be Wallstead tomorrow for the Wild, and the Wild on no days rest this season are 3-2-4. So three wins, 6 losses. Did get a point in 4 of those games. So maybe an overtime look here, especially given how these two teams are playing recently. But I can only look to the Canadians. Come back from a 3-game road trip, even though that game in Ottawa wasn't exactly a road game there. But Minnesota has dominated this rivalry or this matchup 9 straight meetings back to 2019. 4-0 and 3-0 last year. So Montreal looking to score on Minnesota for the first time since 2023, which seems kind of crazy, but I think that's the only way to look here. Don't think there's any injuries for Montreal, and Minnesota still has Eriksson, Boldy, and now Johansson is day-to-day as well. So, Montreal here, minus 142 for 20 puck bucks on that. As for the total, got to go with the over 6.5 plus 114, 20 puck bucks on that as well.
This is one of those rare occasions where a back-to-back is probably good for the away team. Going from Toronto to Montreal, there's no time for any funny business, especially now when you live in St. Paul. It's a fucking boring-ass city, especially compared to Montreal. So I'm sure those guys would love to have a couple days in the beautiful city there in Quebec, but they won't have that opportunity. They have to get straight down to business here. That said, I'm not backing them. Certainly not until I see what's going on in this Toronto game. I can only look the Habs way for now. But yeah, it's no play there on the side. Give me 10 puck bucks on that over 6.5 though. Who did you say was in net for them today?
Gus today.
Yeah, and you're saying Volstead hasn't been playing too well lately. So yeah, I like the over 6.5 there. Canadians goaltending still a mystery box, and both teams can clearly score these days. And the Wild defense has certainly struggled, especially without Brodin around. So yeah, just 10 puck bucks there on over 6.5, and maybe Montreal. We'll see, but nothing right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go against you guys. I like Minnesota here. This is kind of an interesting price point, actually. If you look at yesterday, it was like minus 125 for Toronto, and this line is kind of implying that they're only slightly better than the Leafs, and I don't quite agree with that. I think the Wild are still the better team between the two anyways. I think betting the away team on back-to-back games is the way to go, in my opinion.
All right.
Yeah, so the Wild, yep, as Ryan said, they are on the second leg of a back-to-back. They're 3-6. Gus is starting, so we could see Wallstead. Ryan said he's playing bad, so hopefully we don't see him. But I didn't really have a play here at all, but Minnesota has won 9 of the last 10 versus Montreal. I don't know, Archer, what do you think? I thought this line was a little too high. If you want to put puck bucks down, throw them down, man, because this is where we can swing it, because they're both on Montreal. Oh, well, I guess Joel's not. Joel didn't.
We're swinging it, boys. I guess we're swinging it. 15 puck bucks, Minnesota.
Puck bucks on the Wild there. All right, plus 120. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I considered doing Montreal team total instead, but I'm not going to do that twice here. I'll just go Montreal and the over. All right, down to 7:30 here. Got the Boston Bruins plus 145 At the Dallas Stars, -175, over 5.5, -135, under 5.5, +114. Archer, you got your third favorite team here.
Yeah, Bruins aren't really the greatest road team. Dallas isn't playing in good form. The line's kind of high for Dallas. Don't want to quite back them. I don't really have a side or a total per se. I'll be honest. I don't know what they're doing, but I want to bring up Asperot and how great he's been defensively this season. I think it's been low scoring whenever he's on the ice for any team. So he's been great as a first line pairing with Charlie McAvoy. So it's when to shut him out. I think Hampus Lindholm is back too as well. So another great PKer for the Bruins. So maybe a low scoring game at under 5.5, but no strong play for me.
Yeah, two teams that are playing an opposite sides of the ledger these days. With the Bruins trending upwards, Stars not so much. And I'm not sure that they merit being -175 favorites considering their performances. And the Bruins still only have that one loss in the last 8, 9, 10 games. They had great road trip out west. They came back home. They won all those, and they beat the Blackhawks in the last game on Saturday. What happened?
Chuck just got fucking smoked by Klingberg.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I can only look the Bruins' way. It's gonna be $10 there on the road dog. Again, not a game I'm really too sure of. The total, I would guess. The Bruins their offense has really been clicking, and the Stars' defense has struggled more than you would expect of a Glenn Gulletson team with the kind of goaltending they have. I'm gonna expose my ignorance here, but Heiskanen, is he back?
He's been bad. When was he out?
He had a personal leave for 2 games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 games. Okay,
I think he's.
Yeah, forgive me. I've been distracted clearly. If he was out, then this line would make absolutely no sense. But yeah, I'll skip the total, but just a small bet on the Bees with or without Heiskanen.
I have one small thing. Jim Nill is, I think I was listening to Freedom 32 Thoughts earlier. They're not going to make a move until after the Olympic break anyway, so wouldn't expect any reinforcements or changes to the Dallas Stars lineup until then.
All right, yeah, I like the Dilly went here.
No,
Dilly, you didn't go.
I'll read some stuff to you right here because this is a special game. Okay.
Oh, here's the birthday.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, this is a special game for 2 individuals. Okay. Both virtually irrelevant at this point, and they're. But you know what? Maybe the guys are thinking hey, do it for the boys who were relevant. Actually, I'm not sure if they were actually ever relevant. But anyway, yeah. So Sean Curley and Hampus.
Corrali.
Look at Archer correcting me on pronunciation.
I got his fucking stick over there, all right?
Sean Curley.
You should have just let Joel do it. Okay? You should just let Joel do it. Because you don't pronounce names right either. Okay?
Sean Curley Mullen.
I got a broken Sean
I heard it 3 times
right.
already.
I'll break it over your fucking head.
All right. Anyway, Hampus Lindholm, the lesser of the Lindholms.
That's
okay.
hard. That is hard.
I will take that because I don't like him. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's both their birthdays, 33 and 32. So yeah, I mean, Hampus does get some stats. I think he's got he's got points in last 3 games. He was injured.
I was gonna say his birthday games.
He was injured. And then he missed us. He was out of lineup for 6 games. He recorded 2 points. He recorded points in the 2 games before he got hurt, and he recorded 1 in assist in the game he got back.
Dilly, let me add to this. He played on his birthday in 2024.
I was going to have
an assist.
I was about to say, does he get points on his birthday?
Yeah.
Do you look at his game logs on his birthday?
I did for everyone else, but I didn't do it for him. I started boozing. You guys said boozing and shit like that. You said the word drunk man or something, boozing. So I was
like, you have your cowboy hat?
I'm in. I have my hair in a bun. I have my hair in a bun right now, which is not very cowboy-esque. So I don't know where someone would insinuate that I was a cowboy. Matter of fact, if you think I'm a cowboy because of the quail, I fucking hate the quail. Okay?
No one knows about your quail, Dilly. No one knows about your quail.
I'm going to run my dog on these quail in the spring. As soon as I run out of this bag of feed, and I'm done with it. I'm breaking down the cage and I'm putting it in the garage. What else? I mean, deer hunting. I mean, what? I don't know what it is. I
It
would
was that
consider
bandana.
myself-
You had to look like
you gotta get the
Trevor
bandana.
Yeah, a T-Law reference, but I would
Did
consider
look like
myself
Trevor
maybe
Lawrence,
more of a
what?
it
hillbilly.
was more like a
maybe
70s indie look. That's what it was.
Right.
I would consider you more of a hillbilly than a cowboy as well.
I'm definitely more in the hillbilly category than a cowboy, but
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
I'll
right.
take it. Whatever. I even like kind of don't like horses too, so it's like. Anyway, I do like Boston in this game. When I wrote these notes, which I wrote myself like a ton of notes here, they were plus 150. So they're plus 145 now. So it's moving. So I like Boston here in this game. Stars are playing like crap lately. Boston's like Joel said. Joel, what was the terminology you used? Man, it was really good. I wanted to quote it. Dang it. Basically you said for the two teams trending in the opposite direction, but you said it's so sophisticated. Shit.
I don't remember the specific verbiage that I used, but it's on recording. You can always go back and listen.
It is on recording.
I'll go back there. All right. I am also on Boston here. Plus 145, 15 bucks on them. Yeah. 8 of 9 wins, 6 in a row. Dallas is not playing very well. 3 straight losses and a bunch before that. And I would maybe look to the under here at plus 114. Boston has been very strong in net and defensively, allowing 2 goals or fewer in their 6 straight games here, only 7 total. And Dallas has scored 1 in each of their past 3 losses to Anaheim, Utah, and Tampa. So could see like a 3-1 Bruins win, something like that here. Maybe even a Bruins like reverse puck line here. Bruins minus 1.5.
Cowgirl.
Ooh, the reversey.
Bring back. Let me actually just check what that is real quick. I might have to throw 5 puck bucks on that now that I mentioned it, because that
Swayman has been a lot better lately too. I should mention.
Yeah. And Lindholm coming back only helps the defense get the guys in the right positions there. Alternate puck
Which
line.
Lindholm? Are we talking birthday boy Lindholm
Birthday
or
boy
the
Lindholm.
greater? Okay.
Both.
I'm taking Boston minus 1.5. That's at plus 340 for 5 puck bucks there as well. I think that they
Might I add, Mason Lohrei got 2 goals on his birthday. I said it. Call me crazy. I am crazy. You just got to pop on these little things and ride the waves.
You got to ride the waves.
Early goal tomorrow, boys.
All right. Down here at 8 o'clock, continue riding this wave. St. Louis Blues plus 114. At the Winnipeg Jets minus 135. Over 5.5 minus 130. Under 5.5 plus 110. I do believe it is Hellebuck starting tonight for the Jets in Chicago, while the Blues are off. Who wants this one?
I'll take it.
Someone take it. Yeah, go ahead, Dilly.
So, the Jets, as he said, are on the second leg of back-to-back. They're starting Hellebuck tonight. So, you guys, I would assume we'd see Eric Comrie tomorrow in net for this one. So, in the last 5 games, since the Jets have snapped that 11-game losing streak, they've been producing a bit more on offense, but still haven't been doing much on defense. I think this one here in particular should be interesting. One, because I think the Blues freaking suck, and I hate the freaking Jets too. But because the Jets have been outshot in their last 8 games, and the Blues absolutely struggle with getting pucks on the net. So I think we could see some stuff here, and these are like the cut points in the league when things happen. So I like the over 5.5 in this game at the minus 130, or I like the over 6 at, I would assume, possibly a minus 105.
That's a good assumption.
Yeah, there's a minus 106 out there, but two minus 110s. That's what we would do for the puck bucks, if Archer agrees.
I just want to bring up a comment. What has happened to Geeky? He is a New Year's resolution fraud. He's last year from the years on, he was scoring goals left and right, and this year he hasn't scored shit. That's why. That's what happened to him. He's a 1-year merchant.
Yeah, the opposite of the baby legs.
Yeah.
Wife had a kid, and now he's not scoring.
He can't sleep. He can't do anything.
Trust me, it is rough. I don't know if you guys do, but I have a kid. She was a great kid to take care of, like the best.
Yeah, but I have a kid. Sorry.
I just have you guys.
Does not have a kid.
All right. I'll give Dilly his play on the over, but I like the Jets in this game too. Fuck the Blues. They're abysmal division. I think they're having the same problems as like Vancouver and New Jersey, where players aren't very sure if they're going to be still on the team. before the deadline happened. So why are they going to play their hearts out type of thing?
What about, though, I mean, the day they announced Panarin, they were considering moving him. He got a goal. I mean, what he got? So maybe what about with the
but the Rangers are
trying to put on
different.
He got 2 goals. It was against the Flyers, though. The Flyers don't have a goalie, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair play.
So I like the Jets on the over then for Dilly.
You want the over 6 at -110 or 5.5
whatever Dilly wants.
Yeah, absolutely the over 6. I mean,
right. All right, $15 on the over 6 -110 for you guys. There you go.
I really don't have much to say about this one either. I guess I would go with maybe the over 5.5, which is a dumb game. And Jets in the back-to-back coming back from Chicago, and they have been playing a lot better lately. And the Blues, I think, are just going to be a lottery team at the end of the season. Yeah, I would be surprised if they aren't in the bottom 5 or 7 in the league. What are you saying?
"Quote unquote" revenge spot for the playoffs for the Blues.
Oh, right.
Yeah, for that 3-second goal.
Yeah, that was a good night to be at a bar full of Jets fans. Yeah, for this game.
They exist?
No, yeah. In Canada, there are a few.
Yeah.
But,
there was like 3 people in that bar.
Yeah, they do have like the smallest stadium.
Boring Winnipeg.
Right.
Sorry.
No, I don't have any bets here.
Yeah, I am taking that over 6 -110 for $20 The over is 5-0 on Winnipeg's back-to-backs this season. And I am contemplating taking the Jets as well. Blues are awful on the road. Just got shut out by Connor Ingram in Edmonton there. But yeah, they did have impressive wins over Carolina and Tampa Bay somehow. So wait to see what happens tonight with Winnipeg. And I'll probably end up betting them somehow tomorrow. But just for now, the over 6 at -110 for $20.
As someone who watched almost that whole Lightning Blues game, it was Jolie game. Joel Hofer was absolutely incredible against Lightning in there, and he's the only reason why they got 2 points.
All right, there you go. Down to 8 o'clock here. Buffalo Sabres +114 at the Nashville Predators -135. Under 6.5 -122. Over 6.5 +102. Does anyone have any intelligible comments on this game, or should I throw it to Dilly? All right, Dilly.
So this is another one of those games where the Sabres are on the second leg of a back-to-back. I believe UPL's in net tonight. So versus the Canes, which when I say tonight, I mean versus Carolina. So what do you guys think? Colton Ellis? Is that what I have written down here? It doesn't even ring a bell.
Colton Ellis, or I guess Alex Lyon is hurt, so it'll be. I don't know. Alex Lyon is likely. It says here.
Okay, so you could see one of the 2 aforementioned goalies. So both these teams kind of hot right now. I mean, the Preds. Let me see real quick. Did they lose that game to Vegas? They did. Yeah.
They
okay.
lost.
So
7-2.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I think I probably turned it off quite early. But where was I here?
You're a fake fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have an intelligible comment, as Ryan had mentioned earlier.
I enjoy those.
So the Preds indeed haven't lost 2 consecutive games since November 24th. That's 26 games. So they lost a few.
Good. That's good intel.
So thanks, Ryan. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. So we already said they lost to Vegas on Saturday. So I wrote myself a question here. Will they be able to keep this streak going? I think that was actually, now that I'm reading it, I think that was a question for you guys. I think I was trying to spice it up.
You're asking it to yourself. Live out there.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Will they be able to keep this streak going?
Well, do you have any picks, Dilly?
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. That's not the way we did this here. So, no, you know what? Nashville, as a matter of fact, I also wrote, is not as intriguing to me when they're favored. So if I had to pick a side, it'd be Buffalo here. Oh, wait, I do have a play. It is on the over 6.5 is what I like. Both teams have been trending to the over lately.
There you go.
Nice today's game. But, I agree. I agree with that. I like Buffalo in the over then. For fuck Nashville, I think they're a little bit fraudulent. I think Ryan O'Reilly. Honestly, Ryan O'Reilly is carrying this team right now. Everybody wants to. Yeah,
everybody used to play for the Blues, so he.
Hey, it was a revenge game against the Avs too. Think about it. He had a hat trick.
True.
But Yeah, I like Buffalo. They're playing a good. I think that game was a bussy robbery game, so I feel like Buffalo will still continue firing tomorrow. Love Buffalo and the over. 15 bucks each there, Dillers.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah, Predators are a confusing team, as are the Sabres right now. Both teams were in the dumpster to start the year, and then all of a sudden the president didn't even make any changes other than Nick Saban buying shares of the franchise. Sabres, of course.
Every single time.
I don't know what to say about the fucking Predators, okay? I got nothing to say about them futures-wise. I got nothing to say about their damn team. But yeah, they are looking better now. Give me 10 bucks on the Preds there. Sabres, yeah, they got robbed by the bus, but still, I don't think that they can keep up that kind of intensity and energy. You know, it takes a lot out of a team playing Carolina, and Preds here after being embarrassed by Vegas 7-2. I think they're going to be coming out hot here and get it done. Just 10 bucks there on the -1.5. It was a small bet. I got to have something. I've had a pretty light card so far. And if for the total, I would, give me 10 bucks on that over 6.5 as well.
Yeah, I was going to say 10 bucks on the money line -135. What are you doing, Joel? What are you doing? But you got the puck line there. That's more respectable. I like Nashville here -135. 15 bucks on this one. I think Buffalo, they had their hot streak, and now this is the team that's going to have win 3 in a row, lose 3 in a row. One of those type of teams here. Expected goals in Carolina at 5-on-5 or 2.2 to 1.4. Back-to-back games getting outshot by Minnesota and Carolina. Nashville, tough loss in Vegas, but that was a back-to-back. Vegas is rolling right now. I think they come home. They get the win here. So 15 bucks on that. And then 20 bucks on the over 6.5 +102. Don't really trust either of these teams defensively, and they're both being able to score the puck right now. That's Nashville and the over.
Yep, Arch, this is another swing game here.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's so funny that you were saying that. I was saying the same thing. We're swinging at Dilly.
Swinging.
All right.
Big kick swinging here, okay?
We are brought to you by Underdog, your home for pick'em entries, where you can win up to 5,000 times your entry. Underdog is bringing the playoff magic all playoffs long. Every playoff weekend, open the Underdog app to see what promos are waiting for you. Underdog has a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. And Rhythm has crushed NFL this season, especially on props. Last year in the playoffs, they were 22-12 on reception, 6-1 on pass touchdowns. It's super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or make your own and play with the sliders. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. All right, going down to the late games here at 10 p.m. Got the New York Rangers +150 at the Los Angeles Kings -180. Over 5.5 -125. Under 5.5 is at +105 here. Back-to-back for the Rangers, and they are 0-6-1 on back-to-backs. They've scored 0.71 goals per game on back-to-backs, and it seems like the Ducks are playing up this kind of revenge game with Trouba and Kreider and like the quotes. I thought I saw that like the Ducks locker room was playing circus music when their Rangers media was waiting outside, implying that the Rangers media is a circus, which isn't necessarily wrong there. So I love the Ducks tonight. And then given the Rangers record on back-to-backs, you got to like the Kings. Kings, 4 losses in a row, 3 in overtime. They love to slow things down at home. Not sure if I can trust them on the puck line. That is the only thing. And this -180 price is pretty big. Kings can't win in regulation. They just can't. But yeah, give me.
They can't win after regulation either.
No, they can't. So give me the Kings puck line. Fuck it, Kings puck line +145 for 15, and then the under for +105 under 5.5 for 20 there. I think we can see a low scoring Kings win. Just not sure if they win by 2.
So Johnny Quick is confirmed for this game. Who's playing tonight for the Rangers? I thought it was Quick tonight.
Spencer Martin. He was on fire against the Flyers on Saturday.
that explains why
ass.
the over 6.5 has shot up like 25 cents. But yeah, I like the over once again here. Another Rangers game. I know the Kings have certainly struggled to score, but it's the Rangers. Their defense is giving up. It's kind of like the Texans and CJ Stroud situation, because the offense isn't doing fuck all. The Rangers defense has been carrying them for almost half the season. Now they've given up as well, and the result is getting smoked. But the letter bump is still going, and we don't know if it's going to end tonight against the Ducks.
letter bump's not going. They played the Flyers. The Flyers are shit right now. There's no letter bump. There's no letter bump.
We'll see about that. I'm backing the Rangers here. Give me 10 bucks on them. I don't think the Kings are a great team. They don't deserve to be minus 180 against anybody. Certainly not a team who just got the letter bump in the New York Rangers.
Letter bump 2.0, baby.
Yeah, Kings are doing other kinds of bumps there these days. Yeah, give me the Rangers and the over 5.5 here. It's a Rangers game. I know it's also a Kings game. That bit me in the ass with two Ducks games on the weekend, but we're going back to the well there, even with Jonathan Quick. You know what? Jonathan Quick revenge game as well. Give me, oh my word, give me 20 bucks on the Rangers money line. Fuck the over.
Yeah, Oh, Vlasov Gavrikov revenge game too here.
There we go.
Yeah, give me the Rangers. Love this. Give me the letter bump 100% of the way. Rangers are a good road team. Kings fucking blow. Hey, you know what? Let me quote their head coach. They're just right there. They're almost there. They're right there. So I'm gonna take the Rangers because they're not fucking there at all.
Yeah,
McKinnon hat trick. I'm seeing
two goals. He said, "Pardon me, no hat trick, 2 goals."
But he has 10 shots on goal though. Crazy.
Wow, that's all right, Frank.
No, it's not.
That's Frank the Tank. That's in the Discord there. I did not realize that.
Okay. So Ryan said it pretty much when he talked that the Rangers are abysmal on the back-to-back, 0-7. So they've had a tough road trip here. What do you guys think? Do you think it's better to take your first road game close to home and then travel like West Coast, like the Rangers did here, like they took a game in Philly and then they travel West Coast, where it's kind of like you're close to home if anything comes up, but you can go? I don't know, but I think it's kind of a tough spot for him. So since Igor's been out, the Rangers have been getting absolute shite goaltending. Just give up tons of shots, which is what's leading to goals that they're allowing. So with that being said, I do like the over as well in this game. But the Kings, on the other hand, they like to smother their opponents by putting pucks on net and converting those rebound opportunities to goals. So I like the Kings here at the -1.5. I'd have to go the other way. We ain't swinging on this one here, Archie, but the Rangers have emptied the net 22 times this season, so there's a pretty decent chance that we could get an empty net or goal here if it is a close game near the end. Even though the Kings do have only 5 empty net goals this season, but they've only faced 13. They've only had 13 empty net situations that they faced. So I do like the +145 on the puck line if that's still where it's at.
Mm-hmm. All right, down to the final game on the docket. Got the Devils +130 at the Oilers -155. Under 6.5 -130. Over 6.5 +110. Oilers puck line is at +160, and that's the way I'm going for this one. Edmonton on the puck line +160 for 15 puck bucks. Devils on the back-to-back in Calgary tonight. Edmonton coming off two big wins, 6-0, 5-0 against Vancouver, against St. Louis on a back-to-back. Nothing really great in those opponents, but Edmonton, I think, as a team, can get a little mojo going from that, little confidence. Even without Draisaitl, Jake Wallman is back now. We failed to mention that last show. And the Devils I don't know what they're doing. Edmonton 12-6-4 at home. I think they get a win by margin here over the Devils.
We got to shout out a friend of the podcast and a real-life friend in Knuckleheads, who apparently is putting more money on the Devils to beat the Flames tonight than he has in any NHL game since 2023 when the Oilers were playing I think it's 2024. He could be wrong about that. It might be 2023 because it was early in the season.
I don't know if you can trust his dating.
It was before Woodcroft got fired. I think that was 2024. Because yeah. 2024.
No, that was the November 2023. He was fired.
Okay, all right. Knox was right. Give him one there.
That's before 2020.
But we're going the other way here with the Oilers. The Markstrom's playing tonight. I'd much rather have him in this game against Edmonton, considering how terrible he is.
Oh, let's go. Shark score. Sorry.
Let's go Sharkies. Yeah, whatever pucks you put on the Oilers, I'm there with you. I don't know what's going on tonight. I dared to put a little bit of money on the under, so everyone is free to tail the over with a reverse tail. Yeah, it's Oilers here all the way. Nothing on the total. Yeah, I just wish it was a reverse. We get Oilers slaughtering Markstrom here, but it is what it is. Still like the Oilers.
Oh, it's my turn. Pass.
All right, I got some things I want to say here. So
no way, Dilly, really?
Yeah, yes way.
Okay,
Dilly's the only one that does research.
That's true.
Yes,
He's
please.
got notes and shit. I used to take notes like season 1. I would go game by game, type out notes, and I'm like, fuck it, who cares?
I'm off the cuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So Devils second leg of a back-to-back here, in which they are 3-5. Wait, are we talking about this game? Okay.
Yeah, 3-5. Yep.
No, I was making sure we're talking about the right thing here. So Markstrom's in tonight, or in Calgary tonight. He gets a little revenge game versus his former team. So we're probably going to see who Jake Allen. Or wait, did I mix that
Jake
up?
Allen.
There's Jake Allen. Yep.
Yeah. Nope. Yep. Thanks, guys. So the Oilers do play that up-tempo, heavy forechecking, positionless hockey. Guys always moving, finding open ice and opportunities to score goals is what I have written down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's
So,
go.
and you know what? The Oilers have been playing better defense lately. And I could back that up with the last 3. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Well, still, you know what? I'll still say it because the last 3 games in regulation, they've held their opponents to scoreless. They did lose that game in New York. I looked at this, and yeah, I thought that had a green W.
That was in regulation. So one goal allowed in the past 3 games. It's still pretty
right.
good.
But they're putting the biscuit on the pamper here. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I absolutely agree. I think Edmonton gets on the Devil's ass like a pamper here. And I like the -1.5 at +160. I think Archer said that too, right?
Archer passed.
What did you play? I wasn't listening to you. I'm sorry. What was your play?
I like Edmonton Archer here to win by margin.
He's going for the triangle jerk. This
is a quadruple.
I don't really like betting puck lines. If you want to put puck lines on it, you can. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Rectangular.
Well, we got a comment.
We got to go rectangular for Ryan because he's too long.
We got a comment on the last show that was just rectangle. So I'm assuming that's what they meant.
Frank's definitely like a rectangle. If I picture a Frank, I picture a rectangle.
Who's this? Who's fucking 84 for the Sharks?
Oh wait, hold on. I do have a. Oh wait. Yes. All right. So I have something here to justify the puck line, Archer. So I just kind of skimmed through when I was going live there, but Devils have emptied the net 17 times, Arch Mikskowski, and the Oilers do indeed have 9 empty net goals.
Yeah.
Amen. Praise McJesus. Okay, so the last thing I wrote was Edmonton gets on their ass like a pamper here. Pamper sponsorship shout out.
Archer, would you accept 10 pucks on the puck line?
Yep.
All right, we'll do 10 pucks for the guest on the Oilers puck line. All 3 of us on the Oilers side. That is the 8-game slate there in just under an hour here for Tuesday, January 20th. Going to throw those up here on the screen. If you guys have any final plays for tonight, anything for Joel already said Indiana, any Australian Open comments. The floor is yours.
No, Sinner hasn't even played yet. Nowadays, you get 3 days for the first round to get going. to complete, that is. So yeah, he plays late tonight, our time. So nothing much to comment there. Swiatek had a slow start yesterday, but found a way, and then killed the qualifier at the end. And yeah, what else is there? Yeah, fucking you can tell it's a holiday for you guys because you're all fucking hammered. I'm just here.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother.
I have a dream that we win a lot of money tomorrow.
That's
Ooh,
great.
amen.
I thought Joel was going to share his bet the away teams on holidays. I was going to go with that look.
Yeah, but
oh, wait, that
Joel
was yesterday. Hey, it's a holiday. Listen,
I took the day off.
those players are really going to get fired up for Martin Luther King Day. Let me tell you something. They really want to go home back to their families for Martin Luther King Day, right?
Yeah. Who knows?
Well, you know what people do get fired up for? They get fired up for their fucking birthdays. Okay, so the people I said earlier, I got them right here. The lesser of the two Lindholms and Sean. Okay,
Sean. Yeah,
What's his
Sean.
last name?
Sean K, if you will.
SK. Yeah, SK was gonna be like pa with points. Okay, if he even gets in the line, if he even plays. But wait, Arch, did you have more to say, or can I go here?
I mean, I'll share something about how I handicap. I don't look at underlying metrics every single day to bet a team because it's pretty much the same. It doesn't take much. I mean, 1 week maybe I'll look every week, but not every single day like that. Whatever that Anthony guy was like, no, I don't want to. I'm not gonna look every day. There's no point.
Fuck that Anthony guy.
Yeah, you glance at them, but unless they're top 5 or bottom 5 or top 10, bottom 10, it's like middle of the pack. It's all context based as well, like travel spots and stuff and we are I hate to tout ourselves because probably going to lose now, but our record this season speaks for itself.
It's probably the best I've seen it in 4 years, and I've watched you guys for a long time. No, I'm not saying it to be a dick. It's the truth. It's this is one of the best years I've seen everyone do good.
We sucked.
Genuinely.
Yeah, we sucked. Well,
I mean, Joel was every
good.
other year. Yeah. Well, you're every other year kind of guy. It's your year this year.
True.
So
that's true. It's my year this year. Yeah.
It's Ryan's golden year for sure. Penguins are up 42 right now. Put everything on Indiana tonight.
Hey, I put 30 bucks on it for you.
On the Penguins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Yep. So you'd be winning right now. It's looking good. So a couple things I did write down here. So
all right.
So I think as collectively we're pretty set on seeing Tampa, Carolina, Avs, right? I mean, is that do you guys think anyone's gonna who else do you think will win the East besides Carolina or Tampa?
Well, we can discuss. Didn't Dom Lucian update his Stanley Cup odds for today? I know you guys are talking.
I wrote stuff down, Ryan.
Chat.
I wrote stuff down. Screw Dom.
Catfish Dilly in his Stanley Cup.
I'll post it.
Prediction.
Let's hear his bucket here. Let's hear Catfish.
All right, so
what's your Stanley Cup bucket, Dilly? Who you got in there?
So I am pretty set in my bucket. I have 3 things. I have Tampa, and I have Avalanche, and I have Carolina, right? And I have 2026 Stanley Cup patches for all 3 of those in that bucket. Only one of them will come out of the bucket. The other ones, I will probably put some kindling and light the bucket on fire and just burn the whole bucket. Anyway, You can get the two routes here, right? So we're basically we think that's that, and this is this. So Tampa to win the East with the Avs to win the West gets you plus 88. So I'm sorry. Let me say that again. Right. Let me say that again. Plus 888. I added too many 8s the first time.
Okay. So almost 9-1.
9-1. Well, I'm seeing 11-1 here on Caesars, but 888 is on.
Well, you're right, but we used the one site, and I just go off the one site because Jesus Christ, I have enough to do over here, so I just want to look at one site. I'm trying to find
birthdays.
Ask
so much of you, Dilly.
I'm digging into birthdays here, right? I'm digging into what they wore on their birthday and how many games they played, except for the one game. Anyway, so if you take the latter, then you get a plus 940. You get a plus 940. So we're not talking about who wins the Stanley Cup. We're just talking about either an Avs Tampa final or a Canes.
Kraken pulled up the goal. Okay, Dilly, we're done with that. You're rambling.
I am rambling.
I want to watch the Sharks.
So what's the point? You like the Avs and the Kings?
Avs.
I
No,
think
Avs
if
and the
you're
Lightning.
down to those three teams, then you take the matchups. So, for example, I took Alcaraz center in the Australian Open. So Alcaraz center. We're going to see Alcaraz center in any of them. In all of the majors in tennis, we're going to see Alcaraz center as long as they're in different groupings and they're in the bottom of the bracket and top of the bracket. We're going to see that. So just take Alcaraz and take center to meet in the final. Then you don't have to worry about who plays. You're settled out. Then you can use that money. You can play in the final. I'm just saying.
I hope Alcaraz gets upset because I'm heavy on center. I don't have any matchups there, but that makes a lot of sense. Welcome to 2025, where they met in every single final. So
exactly,
that's what Dilly's hoping for. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but now the odds are like.
So I got a plus 122 on that. I got a plus 122 yesterday on Alcaraz center to meet in the final.
All right, good look there.
I have to Ryan's question there. Or I think it was Ryan's question before all that was talking about futures. Maybe it was Dilly's question. I have no recollection at this point. But I was thinking about if you would pick like a long shot to win the cup outside of the the top 5 or 6 teams in the odds, I think that'd be a fun little exercise for a smaller slate. I think you know how I bet usually not one of those teams for at least not today. I'm just saying in the future. It's good something to think about. Okay, I'm not just gonna like blindside you with this shit.
Yeah, no, that.
Come on, I love a good blindside here.
Who outside of the obvious bucket could be the
or at least win a conference.
Yeah, and we have smaller slates this week. We got 6 games Wednesday, 8 Thursday, 8 Friday, and only 9 Saturday. So
you guys can do this exercise with Dilly.
I'm not sure when we're recording.
Well, I'd love to exercise with you guys.
I am probably might do a prop show tomorrow afternoon. Maybe I'll touch on Wednesday's games then as well. But that is a good thought. Like, this is the time to be like, all right, where can we get in on these Stanley Cup teams before the odds come down? That's
Joel asked about a dark horse. Who could be the dark horse? So I'm gonna.
Wait, no, Dilly, you don't like horses though.
No, I fucking hate horses. I don't. They just cost a lot of money. It's no good. So. Yeah.
Holding my tongue here.
Your dark horse needs to have good goaltending. Okay.
All right. We'll discuss this at a later date, as Joel said.
If you want to talk about the dark horse with me in the Discord,
I don't.
Then come in there.
Yeah, go in the Discord.
Enough about dark horses. It is MLK Day after all. Let's get out of here.
We're closing this out.
MLK Day. Joel wants to go.
We're closing this out here. Follow us on Twitter at HockeySGPN. Get in the Discord as we mentioned. Follow us and subscribe, like the videos, and comment on YouTube. We appreciate all of that. Dilly, Sean, where can the people find you?
I'll go first so that way Dilly doesn't ramble too long. Sean Marciano 1 on Twitter.
Okay, Catfish Dilly _1 with the underscore in between the Catfish and Dilly.
And I'm Joel Meyer, and you'll find me shouting out Frank the Tank. Is that who that is in the chat there? With some first touchdown bets back. And Tony, that's the younger brother of Darius Tony, I think, playing for Miami. But I'm on Charlie Becker there to score a touchdown. He has been my guy for a while now. A touchdown score for Indiana. That's the bet. Go Hoosiers.
Stop letting me click on the screen.
Okay, well, let's get to an hour now.
No, it's not letting me click on the screen.